I'm Spineless Man. Hope my super friends arrive soon. I'll send out a message using my spinal fluid. Thank goodness you've arrived, seductive shower boy.
Sorry I'm late.
Whoa.
You heard there's no shoelaces left in the world.
I hurried over as quickly as I could.
Wow, you're here, the Salmonella Kid.
What's this?
There's no shoelaces, Sammy.
Oh, no, what can we do?
Perhaps I can be of some assistance.
Oh, thank God you're here, bitchy gossip woman.
You just shut up! You're a fine one to talk!
Bitchy gossip woman.
Don't touch me!
There's no...
I'm bloated and cranky. I need Haagen-Dazs.
There's no shoelaces left.
Excuse me. You should be ashamed of yourself. I heard all about you with the shower head.
I gotta go, I just threw out my back.
I've managed to use 4 million bars of soap on a rope, and I've got all this rope left. Our problem solved. If I could just find that last piece of soap.
Oh. Colin's going to improvise a scene. Ryan's going to provide the sound effects for him. Your scene is a day in the life of Superman. Bing. Bing. Ding, ding, ding. Bing, bing, bing. Ding. Colin is a beautiful woman who's gone swimming. Hunky lifeguard David Hasselhoff comes to her rescue. Colin's boyfriend Ryan arrives, determined to show that he is the hunkiest and fittest lifeguard. Oh, crap. Help!
Excuse me. Pardon me, ma'am. I happen to be a lifeguard. You appear to be Look how I stand on the water. Let me help you there.
Oh, you big hunky lifeguard.
Look at you. You are one of the most exquisitely honed women I've ever seen in my life.
You gotta get out more.
Who the, what the, who the, you the, huh?
That's my boyfriend Hector. He's very jealous.
Put her there.
I guess it was some sort of life-saving thing.
I can't lie. I'm a lifeguard, so I never lie. I'm sworn to tell the truth and wear this thong. Listen.
I'm wearing a thong too, but 2 thongs don't make a right.
I saw your girlfriend drowning and I walked on the water and decided to go over there and rescue her.
He is a talking car.
Hector doesn't deserve the love of a woman so beautiful.
No, he doesn't. Kill him.
Let me show you the... What the? Look at this weapon I have in my hands.
Colin doesn't know who he is. We do know. I'm here to answer your questions to the fullest of my ability.
Jim Phillips, Taxi News.
Hi, Frank.
How did you keep this hidden for so long?
Well, extra wide pants. I think that's the natural occurrence of that.
Frank Phillips, Jim Phillips News.
Yes, Sam.
Have people been treating you differently now?
Mixture of awe and disgust. I'm used to this. Who cares?
Lorenzo Lamas, the Daily Renegade. Do you have an affinity for the rubber and the cowl?
Well, I think that's a given. Rubber cowl! Rubber cowl!
How's the partner feel about this?
He depends on me for a lot of the income. I may want to rephrase that later.
You might want to rephrase that now.
Are you changing the colors of your outfit to something more colorful?
I'm thinking with stripes.
Are you going to rub it in the faces of your critics, say by going, na 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 na?
I must say, I marvel at everything that you have been doing.
I'm glad you're doing this. You can't hide in a cave for the rest of your life.
That is so true. Nah, nah, nah.
Will you still continue to slide up and down the pole?
Not as much because I have bruised my dynamic duo. I'm Batman who's declaring that he's coming out of the closet.
Yes. Colin doesn't know who he is, and he has to try to guess who he is.
Thank you very much for coming here.
Jim Phillips, Field and Steam.
Hi, Jim.
Why?
Why not? That beats doing nothing.
Larry Storch from the Daily Peanut Vendor. Don't you feel any remorse?
I'm running an opera about it right now.
Edmund Zaninga from the weekly Abu de la Ose. Do you feel any remorse whatsoever?
Any idea where you might put the rug?
The Smithsonian has been interested.
Really?
Leaning towards the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Any fears of what the Ranger might say?
None.
So you were tired of sharing the basket?
I don't share. I don't feel any remorse.
Do you in the woods?
Only when a tree falls over.
Really?
Who are you?
I'm Yogi Bear.
And?
Killed Boo Boo.
Yes! Well, the audience doesn't seem to like Boo Boo very
No.
much.
When I said a stick with a big nose.
What life would have been like if your parents were insult comics?
You gaining weight or is your ass eating your pants?
What's on TV in hell?
Click UPNs. Thursday lineup.
Tonight, an all-special naked Golden Girls.
Butt cracks of the rich and famous.
Things found written in hillbilly fortune cookies.
Hell, I can't read. You just ate what could have been your lover.
Hope you enjoyed the chop suey.
Howdy.
Hit numbers from a musical about breasts.
I got a dime for 2 nipples.
Memories.
I'd like to stick my head in, go.
Oh, damn, that's some Come in Tokyo, come in Tokyo. You make me feel so young.
Strike up the old Victrola. I'm showing my areola.
To supply the sound effects they need for the scene. So you guys are 2 buddy cops relaxing in your squad car.
Look, I just went through that light. Hit the siren, I'm chasing after him.
It's one of those silent ones that really irritates dogs.
I'm gonna run in behind you. Make it sound like a duck to confuse them.
Let me hear the duck, just so I know.
Quack, quack, quack.
You know what? While you do the duck, I'm gonna do the elephant.
Right.
Quack, quack, quack.
What?
I do the duck, you do the elephant, and then we open fire.
Okay, I might do a duck.
All right.
Bang.
I'm gonna do an elephant. Quack, quack, quack. That quacking elephant was like the funniest thing.
A lion and a tiger had been set upon me, chewing me to bits. I was looking for a freak. A tall, tall freak. Seen any tall freaks? Someone tried to kill me a couple of days ago. I think it was you.
It wasn't me. I knew he was gonna blame me for everything. Probably even that elephant dung he was standing in right at the moment. If I could do him that big, I'd be a proud man. Bygones be bygones.
You tried to kill me, and now I'm gonna return the favor. It was then I realized I had nothing to kill him with. But then the dung gave me an idea. But then I got rid of that idea and came up with a better one. I won't kill you if you write me a good act. I want to get back on the top again. And you were the best clown writer ever. Until the sword swallowing thing went bad.
Lucky he didn't know my true identity is Bobo the Clown. I guess he didn't spot the zipper on the hood I wear over my head. I hope he's not listening.
I was listening. Zip. I wasn't expecting this. When a man has 2 large bass attached to his ears, you just don't know what to do next. I'm not kidding. I don't know what to do next. I'd been searching for the man who stole my bowling ball 15 years ago. I tracked him to this small bowling alley in the middle of Wildo, Wisconsin. Hey, nice style.
Thank you. This face looks familiar. I didn't know if it was from my past or some dog food can I'd kicked around in an alley earlier. I decided to play it cool.
You playing it cool?
It's the way I always play it, stranger.
He was good looking like I had an afro. I decided to confront him. Hey, you, I know you took my bowling ball 15 years ago. I want it now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I knew what he was talking about. But I played by the rules and he didn't. You see, every time he comes forward to talk, he steps over the line.
I want my ball back.
I got a 5-10 split there. You pick it up, you can have your ball back.
I was going to enjoy showing this guy up. I don't care about any line. I can go anywhere I want.
Tough break. Looks like the concrete I put under the pins worked.
Colin and Brad are 2 guys who work in an office. Ryan is their colleague who comes in to join them.
I was just at the Xerox machine. I'd like you to look at my enlargements, if you know what I mean.
Well, once I'm finished with my floppy, if you know what I mean.
I heard you were having a problem with your hard drive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late. I was drilling some Marines, if you know what I mean.
I saw your report. It came up a little short, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm having a little problem with my RAM, if you get my drift.
Everyone's been laughing at your briefs, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Well, I have to go sharpen my pencil, if you know what I mean.
I gotta go think outside the box, if you know what I mean. I was gonna run something up the flagpole, see if anyone grabbed it, if you know what I mean.
I have to move out soon. Will you help me with my enormous credenza, if you know what I mean?
I'll help you fluff your Garfield, if you know what you mean.
Well, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna go sleep with the boss, if you know what I mean.
Watch the show for the wrong reason.
What do you usually do when you hear the sound?
I go like this. Oh no, I'm allergic! Oh,
What comes to mind when I say the word ska?
sandpaper. Because that's the sound you make when you scrape wood. Ska.
Hornets, yellow jackets, and wasps.
The yellow jacket, cause the whole elephant, the yellow jacket.
Oh, I like to live life on the edge.
Oh, I know
My
you
house
do.
is on the edge of a cliff, and I drive a car from Argentina. One of my favorite alternative bands is Green Day. They're from your hometown, aren't they?
I don't know, where am I from?
Grabbing my pollen.
Did you understand? How bees carry pollen? They put it in little sacks on the leg.
Some people think that song's repetitive, but I did learn that bees put pollen in their legs.
And no square dance song was more popular to me than that famous one, Whack the Hive.
Understand this, man, you gotta take a stick and whack that hive like a tortilla.
The name of your album is Songs of the Fish Cutter.
I can't look at a fish being cut open with its guts spilling out without thinking of music.
Who can?
That's why we've come up with a special compilation with over 15 million hours of fish cutting music. Like this great swing song of Cod and Country.
I tell you with every last breath, because you gotta give me cod, then you gotta give me breath over cod and country. That's what I'm cooking for.
Boy, they love it down in Jamaica where they listen to their #1 reggae hit, someone called the Carps.
The only thing that I smoke is my fish. But no man, someone called the carp and they come after me. Call the carps.
Dude, that was the first song I was beaten up to. Nothing brings back memories of fish cutting to me more than that old rock and roll classic, Your Place or Mine.
And I wanna eat it at your place or mine. Thank you very much.
Bad things to do as you walk down the aisle at your wedding. If classic movies had nude scenes.
I am Spartacus.
Miss Scarlet, Miss Scarlet.
If cartoon characters had adult conversation.
Forget it, Charlie Brown. I'm not going that far.
What are you doing with my wife? Exit, stage right.
What you don't want to see tattooed on your date.
Property of the U.S. Army.
How am I doing? Phone 555.
Inappropriate times to use baby talk.
You ready for the punky donkey donkey?
Dearly beloved, we're here to bury you where your little teddy dog.
Inappropriate topics of conversation when meeting the Queen of England.
Like, do you pick your nose in the carriage?
I lick your stamps all the time.
Have you ever thought about how uncomfortable testicles really are?
Do you use the maximum size or the minimum?
Unlikely subjects to be the basis for a musical.
What's the matter with roadkill? What's the matter with roadkill?
How does food become poo? I'll tell you.
Why do dogs lick themselves?
How does food become food?
Things you shouldn't do last minute.
And have a good first day at school. Daddy's gay.
Thank you.
Unlikely first lines of medical ads.
Ever wonder how food becomes poo?
Been decapitated recently?
What's really going through George W. Bush's mind during cabinet meetings?
What does the W stand for? Whatever.
There isn't even a cabinet in here.
That's where poo comes from.
Thank you very much for joining me at this press conference. And I'm here to answer any questions.
What came over you?
Boredom. I wanted to do something different, and this is something I've been thinking about, well, since I was a child.
Manuel Smith, the Daily Conquistador. Did you do it 2 by 2?
I did it by myself.
Barney Weinblatt, World Wildlife Federation News. Even the pandas?
How are they gonna learn?
You should have just said the first part of your name. Just say the first part of your name.
Just?
How long is a cubit?
40 lengths.
A cubit is 40 lengths.
What am I, Mr. Measure Things?
Shouldn't you have packed more provisions so you wouldn't have to take it out on the elephants?
Let me tell you something about elephants. They ask for it.
How did you get down off the mountain?
With a ladder and a six-pack.
Did you give no thought to the fact that maybe we would have liked to have seen a unicorn?
You think I care? Hey, here's your unicorn.
An attitude like that, why were you the chosen one?
I had the boat. I'm Noah. Ate some of the animals.
All the animals.
Hey, dude, how you doing? You don't got you. Hey. Man, this is some spread you have.
Try the cheese dip. It's fresh. I did him. Hey, some party got here.
Here's your drink.
Oh,
Hope you
thanks.
enjoy it. Would you like some nuts?
Hi. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Woohoo!
Get away, get away, get away! I think I'm gonna go to Brad's house for a party.
Are you rerun from What's Happening? Keeps rewinding back and forth.
Right.
You shouldn't serve drinks here when there are all those thirsty people on the Titanic. What did you do on the floor? What did you do? Come here. What did you do? Bad boy.
Bad choices for pets.
Here, Velociraptor.
Where's my little tapeworm?
Strange things to find in your bed.
Colin?
Teach me how to sing like you!
What's his problem?
I don't know. Dangerous things to do while you are naked.
Honey, bring out the steaks. I'm gonna light the barbecue.
5 minutes, Mr. President.
Baby names that will one day get your child's ass kicked.
Oh, he's kicked my ass hungry.
Come here, Colin.
Things you wish you hadn't said to the president.
Sure, I'll be your intern.
Cigarette, cigar.
I do.
Rejected theme songs from the movie Titanic.
I love the taste of salt water filling my lungs.
Corpses bobbing in the sea.
Presidential slogans that will not get you elected.
I love booty.
I got this tattoo in Da Nang.
I stand today at this podium.
I'm Jesse Jackson.
Losing science fair projects.
Some people say that rodents aren't flammable. Well,
Celebrity endorsements doomed to fail.
I'm Betty Davis for anti-aging cream.
I'm Mike Tyson for Encyclopedia Britannica.
I forgot what the hell I was telling.
Hi, I'm Colin Mochrie for Rogaine.
Drill sergeant pickup lines.
Boy, you ever touched a rifle? Want to?
I just want to stand here and stare at my privates.
Let's make a date. Each of them has been given a strange characteristic.
If you could name me as a planet, what would you name me?
Oh, it sounds like we're going into the bonus round. Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, before I do name you as a planet, I got a choice for you.
If I were a cocktail, what would you call me?
Well,
Excuse me.
No thanks are necessary!
I'd call you Phil. What would you do to show off your romantic prowess?
Romantic prowess, huh?
Come with me. Everyone come with me. Ding, ding. Everyone follow me.
If you had to kill 20 minutes just sitting around doing nothing, what would you do to pass the time?
we'll be right back after this commercial message.
Bad topics to open a conversation with.
What color's your poo first thing in the morning?
Professions where breaking into song is discouraged.
We're gonna fry you this morning, fry you this morning. Well, your husband isn't gonna make it, isn't gonna make it. No, we're gonna make it, ain't gonna make it. No, we're gonna make it.
I'm a mime!
Things that make the audience boo.
What color's your poo in the morning?
So we have our potatoes simmering. Now, after we filleted the baby seal,
You simply wait for traffic, then you push the old lady.
and the Oscar for Best Actor goes to Keanu Reeves.
Mundane activities that might be improved with nudity.
Well, welcome to the car wash, sir. Scalpel.
You're at an amusement park when you go into labor.
Let's go on the roller coaster. That would get the baby going.
Let's go on the big screamer whirling noise.
Excuse me. Hang on. Okay.
My water broke.
We're stuck at the top. What a time for your water to break.
Well, it wasn't like I was planning this.
I brought everything in the bag. I've got the gloves. We're gonna need hot water. But we're on top of... Oh, that was handy. Thank you.
What a friendly seagull.
I think I see the head.
Oh, isn't it smart?
It's the cops.
No, don't shoot, don't shoot. Oh, look, there's a ladder. Why don't we just climb down?
Taxi!
I'll whistle.
Damn! You sat on a cockatoo. All right, take us to the hospital, quick.
Bam! You okay?
Someone shot me.
If your thoughts were amplified on loudspeakers.
Sting! I hope they didn't smell that. It appears to be working. No one knows I'm white.
I could do that. All you gotta do is read suggestions out of a hat.
Things you can say about your boat, but not your girlfriend.
Ooh, she's riding kind of low.
Yeah, you can put a dozen guys down below.
She's taking on water!
Nice trim.
Because it was the sail. Nice aft.
She's going down!
Hockey music, they go together like hockey and music. On this CD compilation, we have more hits than a porn website. And we start off with the great 50s hockey hit done by Fats Domino, Body Check of Love.
Body check of love. Oh, I just can't get enough.
But I'll bet it's expensive.
It isn't. Payments of $1 a month for 55 years.
Wow! And for you Canadians, what's that work out?
Free!
Smokey Robinson hit, simply entitled
On the ice, I do it by myself, but with you is nice.
When I was a young black child growing up in Flin Flon, there was nothing better I liked to do Saturday night, watch the hockey game, and listen to the funky sounds of Kool and the Gang singing, I Want to Score on You.
And no, I'm not phony. Hey, if you let me score with you, you can ride my big Zamboni.
Things your mom says or does that make you think she used to be a stripper.
Here's your roast beef, honey.
Mama's gonna mop.
Conversation topics that will derail a dinner party.
It was coming out of everywhere.
The first time you taste human flesh, it's a little sickening.
Well, we are not going to have any more problems with that Henderson dog, are we?
Things bald men are sick of hearing.
We need your head to bounce the laser off of to communicate with the satellite.
You're my only friend on this island.
Will Johnny take me to the prom?
If Rain Man had different jobs.
The points definitely do not matter. The points definitely do not matter.
Tip me $5. $5 is wrong.
Hillbilly dating service videos.
I'd like to meet someone outside the family.
Hi.
Hello there, we're in the gate, we're ready to go.
Okay. Great.
The flag is up.
I like a flag that stays up. I'm a Virgo. If you were a zodiac sign, what would you be?
Well, I started out as a Capricorn, but here comes Libra up on the side. Sagittarius moving up under a driving rain looks like Aquarius, and at the finish line, Cancer by a length.
If you were a work of art, what would you look like?
What would I look like if I was a... Well, I think... Give me some peanuts!
If you were a dessert, what would you be? Are you okay?
I'd probably be a donut. I want a donut, $1 million, and I want a parachute. Otherwise, I'm not going out on a date with you.
Parachute!
An announcer at the horse races?
Yes.
Is he getting sucked into the trunk of an elephant?
No.
A desperate man who's taken hostages.
Close enough.
Does your breath stink?
We can smell you through the camera.
You need our help, my friend.
Breath mints and gum do the trick for a little while, but to really alleviate that awful smell, have we got something for you?
We've come up with a program that will destroy your bad breath and it will never return because it'll be too afraid to go into your mouth.
Aren't you tired of blowing your bad breath up in the air? You won't have to.
I'm Canadian. These are bad breath molecules. How they like to stick together. 'Cause stink clumps. It comes out the mouth. You don't need a nose that size to smell it.
Stick out your tongue, will you? We take the bad breath off the tongue. This will work when you buy it. Scraping all the bad things off the tongue. Breathe on me now, Col. Oh, a bed of roses.
What do these have to do with bad breath? Who knows? We have to actually root it out. Oh. Swallow this entire thing.
All right.
It goes through the entire body.
And of course, we'll be selling that mesh after the show for $5.
I will try to answer as many questions as I can.
Phil Johnson, Unpopular Mechanics. How are you gonna fill your time?
Guitar.
Willie Williams, Ebony Esquire. Have you had a good time?
I've had the best time ever. I lost 15 pounds.
Barney Hinkle from Yield and Scream. Don't you feel like you're gonna disappoint?
Ah, screw them. Toodaloo.
I'm planning on moving somewhere warmer.
Mexico.
You slay me.
What about all your animal friends?
If they can't handle being a carpet, I may have said too much.
Who's gonna take over?
Maybe Donald Trump.
Have you made a list of what you're going to do now, and how many times have you checked it?
More than once, but less than 10 times because around 4 I get bored.
I understand your contract is not up, though. Is there some clause that allows you to get out of there?
Forever and a day.
You were quoted as referencing hoe. Is that some sort of sex scandal we're not aware of?
Yes, and there were 3 of them. I'm Santa Claus firing my elves.
We're giving them each a strange characteristic or identity. They're on these cards. I've never seen cards before.
I enjoy going to the French Pyrenees Mountains just for a getaway sometimes. Where do you enjoy going, and would you take me?
I think, oh, he's butt ugly. Butt ugly. I wouldn't date him if he was the last thing on earth.
I know you didn't see me.
Spend more time on the loser. Ask me a question, dumbass.
I like to defend myself. So if I weren't taking Taibo, what kind of martial art would I take?
How the hell would I know? If I knew about self-defense, you think I'd be here with some guy's hand up my babe?
I'm gonna have to get back to you, number 2. Colin is a ventriloquist with an angry ventriloquist dummy.
That's close enough.
I like enchiladas. What do you have that's hot and spicy?
I don't know, baby. What you think?
Well, who needs an alarm clock? What would you do to prove your love without molesting me?
Hey, baby.
What do you like to do to pass the time?
Oh, you know, baby. I just hang around, you know. You know, I like to get things started, and then if the two of us get together, you know what I'm saying? I like to take you out for dinner, you know what I mean? I'll treat you to some candlelight and some dinner. What's up, mama?
Wayne was a macaque, is a large rooster.
Big
Barry White, the love rooster?
Yes! Richard Simmons, everybody! Richard Simmons!
This is my favorite game. How about you all? I'll be the prop.
Right. A couple makes the most of a day of sunbathing, water sports, and entertainment.
Why don't we look at the scenery through the little telescopes ahead?
All right.
Look, there's an island over there. This one wants more coins. Why don't we get out the deck chairs? You get the shiny one.
Okay. This one's wet. Jet ski. Please climb that tree and get me a coconut.